Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomizer, and this is Decoding Multi-Syllabic Words, episode 50. Got 4 words I want to take a look at today. Let's get started. When I show you these words, I want you to read them right out loud. What's this first one? How about this? And this. And last one. All right, were any of those tricky to read? If so, I want you to keep watching. I'm going to show you some great decoding strategies you can use when you're stuck with an unfamiliar word when you're reading independently. First, a reminder of the fable of the tortoise and the hare and the moral, slow and steady wins the race. That moral is there to be used in real life, and you can use that when you are stuck on big unfamiliar words like this one. You can think of those words as races, and if you come along to one of those words and you read like the hare, you might zip through it too fast to get finished first. And that's where mistakes can happen. But if you read like the tortoise and you take it slow and steady when you're trying to read these big words, that patience is definitely going to help improve your reading. All right, so slow and steady wins the race. Keep that in mind. Let's practice. This first word, all right, I don't want to get my fingers out and break it apart. It looks like it begins with reap. That is a word, that EA. That's tricky. It makes 2 sounds. But here it's making the long E sound, reap. It also makes a short E, as you might know. And reap, you ever hear the expression, you reap what you sow? So there's reap. You can see lie towards the end, and lied, that would be plied. So is this reap plied? Looks like it could be, but a lot of words start with the prefix re, and in the middle is app. We all know what apps are. And there's lied at the end. This is reapplied. Yeah, reapplied comes from the root word apply. And if you put the prefix re in the beginning, you've got a word that means to apply again, over and over, reapply. Now, it ends with a Y. We're going to drop that Y and add an I to add an ED to the end. And you've got a pretty busy word there. Look at that. It's reapplied. Not to be confused with this word, replied. Right? Replied has the root word reply. And you know reply from email. You can send a reply to an email, or an RSVP is a type of reply to an event or a party. It ends with a Y. We have to drop that Y and add an I before we add an ED to get the past tense verb replied. Ooh, this is a really scary word. Very busy one too. So there's reap. It could be reap. And that EAR, R controlled sound there, that's tricky. It has 2 sounds also. It could be pair there in the middle. As in reap, pair. Maybe that's what that is. But it's also ear. And so that could also be peer. In fact, there's up here. Yeah, this is the word reappeared. And there's the root word appear. The root word has appeared. Appear goes way back to Latin for an origin. So it's in our language from Latin. And that app works as a prefix based on the Latin root. And appear, that peer part that looks like pear, actually has the same root as peer. You know, peer, to look around, up, down, all around, has the same Latin root. So appear has to do with looking or seeing, and reappear means to do it again, to appear again. It is a verb, so we put an ED on the end to get the past tense verb, reappeared. And finally, not to be confused with repair, repaired. Root word repair also has a Latin origin, Latin roots. That re is working as a prefix. Repair is a verb, put an ED on the end to get the past tense verb, repaired. You don't hear the E. There are 3 rules to adding ED to a word. Sometimes you only hear the D sound, so that's something to keep in mind when you're spelling words like repaired. There is an E there, repaired. All right, that's it for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook for more helpful decoding videos like this one. And on my Facebook page, there's a great album of photos that is full of reading challenges I've written to help you practice decoding those big words and to awesomize your fluency. That's why I'm here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Come back and see me soon here. And Search the Fluency Awesomizer if you haven't been to YouTube or Facebook yet. Bye.